Hola.
Can you see me now?
Claire, your fine face. What's
I
up with
was,
the head, though? Like, geez, you see your hair, right? I regret cutting my hair.
ah, finally, God, I was already having headaches.
No, oh God, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why the network is messing up. I really don't know,
No,
but I'm
no,
sorry.
no
Oh,
problem.
okay. So, I would introduce myself here and introduce you, and we'll carry on from there.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so good evening, people. Welcome to the Gist with Laurel. I am your humble host, Chris Laurel, and this is my guest, Rosemary Balikita. Did I say
Hi,
that? I
you
got it
got to
right.
see.
Thank you. So I'm very
Well,
pretty. She's really beautiful. I didn't want to talk about the hair. To be honest, I'm going to be very honest with you. She's the reason why I decided to include this as part of the topic I want to talk about because
right,
she made me
okay.
start having natural hair, and I don't know. I see natural hair right now. I really regret cutting my own hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Really beautiful. Okay, so tonight we'll be discussing hair hygiene, and there are lots of things I feel like people should know about their hair because people just wake up in the morning and just comb their hair and dash out. And at the end of the day, they complain. Okay, so me, for instance, at some point I was complaining that my hair was breaking and it was going really bad and all of that. So I realized that there were things I was doing wrong, which is why I wanted us to discuss. Because I know that in as much as a lot of people don't really care about their hair, there are people who really love their natural hair and care about it. So, and they are confused and sometimes they feel really terrible and sad because they don't know what to do. So this is the reason why I wanted us to talk about this. So hopefully they find it or they find what to do or solutions to how to take care of their natural hair and they go back to loving their natural look. So, first of all, I would like you to tell us like what really inspired you into going to natural hair products and like what was your inspiration?
Okay. Well, okay. One of the reasons I went natural. Okay, that was one of my main reasons. But I would say, well, there was no product out there that could cater for my hair when I went natural. And most of the products I got were very expensive. I could not afford most of them. So, and I decided to try DIYs. Very stressful, was not worth it, and most of the time, the the ingredients get rancid. So there was no way for me to preserve them. So
Yeah.
I just decided, you know what, let me start my own brand, and that was how it happened.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so I forgot to for those who saw my flyer, she's CEO of Ama's Hair Secret. Like basically, she said as make doing natural hair care products, but she advanced into making body skincare products too, and they're all lovely. Trust me. So this is like a bunch of talent here. So can you share like your hair journey with us briefly, like how it has been so far, and what you've achieved and what you hope to achieve in the future?
Okay, well, I think I'm 4 years natural now. Yeah, my hair is four
Oh
years.
wow.
Okay, and my brand is 3 years. Basically, it has been more of trial and errors, but right now, I think I like the way my hair is right now. It's pretty healthy. It's way soft. I won't say it has been easy, but like I said, try and error. You just have to keep trying, and you just find the right routine that works for your hair. So I think
Oh.
I'm at that point where, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so but can you help us understand why people's hair, like the natural hair, why it suffers? Like what causes natural hair to suffer? Maybe like stunted growth and all of that.
Okay, there could be many reasons. One, like if you don't care for your natural hair, your hair won't grow. That's one.
Mhm.
Two, people don't know how to take care of natural hair. They just think, okay,
Okay.
when you comb it and that's all. There's a whole
Yeah.
lot of routine that you have to put in place to take care of your natural hair. And three, you don't do the right protective style. Your hair, the weather out here is very harsh. So your hair would always get dry easily. So if you don't do the right protective style to protect your hair is gonna break. So I think those are one of the major reasons why people's
Natural hair.
natural hair suffer. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, like what also causes breakage, like hair breakage?
Well, when you don't moisturize your hair is
Okay.
definitely going to break. A dry hair will break. If you are combing your hair dr- dry without moisturizing it, your hair is going to break. And
Mm.
also, if your hair does not have enough protein, your hair will definitely break. So I think those
Oh,
are basically the things that make your hair break. Yeah.
very good. So when you talk about hair protein, like how do we like get protein for our hair? We're supposed to like okay, so I know that when you're eating, when you want protein for the body, yeah, we're asked to eat beans and meat and egg and milk. So am I supposed to put like beans and egg on my hair? Like, so how do you get that for your hair?
Okay, there are products. Of course, there are products with hair protein. Like if you get the product, you see it is written on it contains protein for the hair. So just there are a lot of products out there that contains protein. Just get any one that contains protein. If you notice you're suffering from breakage, just get one that works for your hair. So
Oh, okay, yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so like, are there like rules to maintaining like your like a living health, like a healthy hair? Like, are there like rules that people should follow? Like, lay down rules, what to do?
yeah, I mean there's routine. Like I said, you have to have a hair care routine for your hair to work, for your hair to grow. You have to have a hair care routine. And one of the routine is washing regularly. You need to wash your hair regularly. Once you
Okay.
shampoo your hair, you go in with a conditioner. You cannot do without it too. If your
Yeah.
scalp is very dirty, your hair would not grow. So you need to wash your hair regularly. You have to moisturize. That's the next important thing. Your hair would
Okay.
not grow if it's dry. Your hair would not grow if it's constantly falling off. So you need to moisturize your hair. Moisturizing makes your hair softer, makes it easy for you to manipulate. So you need to moisturize.
Okay.
Then
So like, okay.
then you need to oil your scalp. That's another important thing. Very
Okay.
necessary for growth. And your protective style. You always have to put your hair in a protective style. So those are really the basic things. It's not more than that. Just those four basic things, and you're good to go.
Okay. So when you talk about moisturizing, like, are there like particular things you use to moisturize, or just moisturize like water?
Okay. Any product that contains water, any product that is water based, is a moisturizer. So a
Okay.
cream that has water as a content in it is a moisturizer. My leave-in conditioner is a moisturizer. Anything that has water and cream together, that is a
Yeah.
moisturizer. And those are
Okay.
basically what you need for your hair.
Okay, so that's beautiful. So how about people who are not really keeping natural hair, like who are not going natural, who have probably relaxed their hair? So I want to know, like, when you constantly relax your hair, are there like disadvantages to it, or is it like just advantage? So when you constantly use relaxer on your hair,
Okay, it's a disadvantage because you are altering your coil pattern. You are altering the structure of your hair. So definitely, your hair would not be as strong as it used to. One, it will definitely break, and your hair becomes limp. I don't know how to explain that, but your hair becomes limp. Once you've altered it with chemicals, there's nothing you would tell me. Your hair would start to deteriorate. So basically, if you have the relaxed hair too, you also have to care for it the same way you care for natural hair to
okay.
prevent it from further damage. So yeah.
Okay, so like when are there like more advantages to keeping natural hair than keeping like
Of course.
okay.
One, the beauty. I mean, you can obviously style your natural hair anyhow you want to.
Wow,
That's
okay.
the plus. That's the biggest plus for me. And
Okay.
two, your hair looks fuller. It looks fuller. It has more body. Um, Basically, I just think it looks finer and it's healthier because there's no chemical in it. It is just in its natural state. So yes, it doesn't break
Okay.
easily. It's just I don't know, personal in my bias.
Okay. Okay, great. So, like, I know that at some point there are like veg or fruits that really help to maintain hair growth. So, are there like particular fruits that are really like you could say, oh, these are best for maybe maintaining your hair, taking care of your hair? Like, I know the last time I used to steam my hair when I had my hair when I used to use a mixture of avocado and banana and coconut oil. Then I mix it and steam my hair. So, but I don't know. At that point, it was really okay because then at the long run, I enjoyed the texture of my hair. So, but like you being like a pro in the field, are there like certain fruits that you say, oh, this is better for maybe a healthy hair?
Yeah, sure, there are fruits that works well for the hair. But the thing about
Mm.
it is that you can't use that every time. Like it's very strenuous. To do DIYs is not something that's easy. You have
Mm-hmm.
to have a way to preserve the stuff. One. And two, it's not easy for your hair to draw the nutrients from those fruits. It's not as easy as when you just get a product that already has all these things.
Yeah.
You get. So it's not, but yes, there are fruits, there are products, there are natural product that works for the hair, avocado, coconut. I think egg too is very good for the hair. Banana,
Yeah.
yes, I use banana to deep condition my hair. So yeah, I did get the result, but can be quite strenuous. That's just the downside. But yes,
Okay.
there are lots of fruits. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, there's something else. There's this myth that goes with hair dandruff. So I remember there was a time that someone said, "Oh, when you have dandruff, when you have plenty dandruff on your hair, it means because you have a fuller hair, and it's like a good thing." So I didn't know if honestly I just didn't know I was going to agree with the person, though because the person was older, so I couldn't argue. So I just knew I was going to agree with the person or not because I know that for a long time I've battled with dandruff on my hair. So it's like, oh, it couldn't be the reason why my hair is so full. But at some point, my hair began to break, and I still had dandruff. And I was like, okay, what happened? Is it that the dandruff is fading? So I want to know, like, what really causes dandruff? Like, are they healthy for the hair?
It doesn't have any damage for the hair, but there are a lot of factors that can lead to dandruff. One, dirty hair. If you don't wash your hair often, you definitely have dandruff. Two, dry scalp. When your scalp is not lubricated enough, you definitely had dandruff.
Okay.
And sometimes is allergies. Maybe you're allergic to something, to a product. It could cause
Yeah.
dandruff. What else? It could be a medical condition too that causes dandruff. There's no one particular reason for dandruff. That's
Okay.
just it.
Okay. So how about are they really is dandruff contagious? Like for instance, okay, I'm using a comb and I keep the comb and my sister uses it. Is it contagious? Could they possibly contract dandruff from it?
Yeah, that's why you don't have to like you shouldn't share your hair tools with people.
Yeah.
Even you I don't know you shouldn't. So yes, it is very contagious if you use what do you call it? Somebody else's hair tool. Definitely.
Okay. So are there like natural remedies for it or medical treatments for dandruff, like things you could do to get
Um
rid of it?
Of course, there's a lot of product. There's the anti dandruff shampoo. There's conditioners for it. There's oils for it. A lot of products for dandruff actually out there. You just have to, you know, check the one that works for you. There are also like oils, essential oils that are also good for dandruff. So yeah, there
Okay.
are a lot of remedies out there.
Oh, that's beautiful. So that means all those who are battling dandruff have hopes then. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know, are you familiar with the term alopecia?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So can you throw like more light on what it actually means, like what it means?
Okay, alopecia is a medical condition. I would say it happens when your immune system is fighting with your hair follicles, and then you start to notice patches around your hair. You start to notice your some part of your hair is falling out. That's like signs of alopecia. Um, I won't say one of the main reasons of alopecia is just a medical condition. You can't. I don't think it's something that can be transmitted from one person to another. It's just a medical.
Okay.
Could be
Okay, so like
genetics. Yeah.
okay, so
And
like
it
there's
could
no
also
particular
be
cause for it.
yeah. There's no like yeah, just genetics or
Okay.
disease, like a medical condition. Yeah.
Okay. So is it like a remedy like to it? Like is it curable? Is it like anything you could do?
No, alopecia is not curable, but your hair
Oh,
can definitely grow back. But it's
okay,
not.
that's like
Yeah, there's not definite cure for alopecia right now. But of course, there are
um,
medicines and there are drugs out there for treating alopecia. But right
okay,
now,
so
there's
okay,
no
so something
definite.
that can help you maybe grow back the hair when you lose them, but that
Yes,
doesn't
yes,
mean it's completely
yes.
gone. Yeah. Okay. All right. So how about like so there's this thing I always want to understand. So like okay, yeah, it actually even happened to my mom. When she gave birth, my mom used to have a very long hair, like a really, really long hair. But after she gave birth to us, like her hair reduced. It wasn't as long as it was, though it was still long
Okay.
and full, but it wasn't as long as it was when she was young and single. So, like, what really causes hair loss during pregnancy or after childbirth? Okay, so let's take it one step at a time. So, during pregnancy, what actually causes hair loss?
I think when you get pregnant, your body goes through certain changes.
Yeah.
And all these changes are what affects your body system. Your hormones
Mhm.
are different, and a lot of these things just causes hair loss. Basically, it's just the fact that your body is going through certain changes, and it won't be able to produce some certain what do you call it? Some certain, let me see. I can't find the right word to use right now. But yeah,
Okay.
you get my point.
Yeah, I get the point. Okay. So how about like after childbirth? Because most people don't experience that like during pregnancy, but then after they give birth, like I said, my mom, I think it was after she's giving birth to like all of us, or
Yeah.
like I think the third, she realized that her hair usually it was just all it was she was losing it like rapidly. So like
I
so
think
after childbirth,
okay, I think for some women or most women actually, the thing is when you're pregnant, you don't lose so much hair when you're pregnant. So
yeah.
you tend to look finer, your hair tends to grow longer, you tend to look finer. But when you're done giving birth, yes, your body starts to revert back to normal. Then that's when
Okay.
the hair does start. It's just your body is making up for the times when your hair wasn't falling off. It's making up for the times when you get.
Okay. Okay. It's okay, Well, I think I understand that now, and I think I understand why she was losing her hair. Okay. So now, like generally, what are the do's and don'ts you advise us to do? Like what we should do and what should not do generally to maintain a healthy hair as our
Uh,
hair grows.
can you ask me again? Sorry, I got distracted. Can you ask me
Okay,
again?
fine. Like generally, do's and don'ts, like what we should do and what we should not do to maintain a healthy hair.
Okay. The first thing you should do is have a hair routine, and that includes washing, moisturizing, oiling, and deep conditioning. So that's the first thing you should do. Have a hair routine and follow it to the latter. Also, you need to put your hair in protective style. That is the most important thing too, because the weather out
Mm-hmm.
here is very, very harsh. So you need to put your hair in protective style. That's two. And they don't. Yeah, don't comb your hair when it is wet. Don't do that. I see a
Oh
lot of
wow, I
people
didn't
doing that.
actually do that.
No,
Oh
because
wow.
your hair is very fragile at that moment. So you're combing
Okay.
your hair, you're pulling it out. Yeah. So don't do that.
Oh.
What else? Leave your hair alone. If you put it in a protective style, at least try to carry it for a month and don't lose it, do another hair, lose it and do another hair. That way you're going to lose hair. So that's it, leave your hair alone and just moisturize. That's all. That's basically
Okay,
it.
so like all those people that make their hair like every 2 weeks, they so like that's like
It's
stressing
not
it and
it's not advisable. You're stressing your
oh
hair
wow.
follicles. So it's not advisable at all. At least a month is very okay. 2 months. Oh, very
Okay.
okay. But anything less than that, you're stressing your hair too much.
So of all you slay queens out there, hope you're here. If all those that carry their hair for just 2 weeks, I know you could like be maybe when you is looking too old and unkept, but try not to always lose it and make immediately like after 2 weeks. Give your hair time, give your scalp time, please. That's what she's saying. Like I think I used to do that when I was weaving my natural hair. I used to like maybe every 2 weeks. So I think that basically that was one of the reasons why my hair was suffering. And I had a very poor hair routine. Trust me, like I don't know if I ever told you that because I had a really poor hair routine where the only thing I do is wash my head and when I feel like it's overdue, I just relax it. Like
Yeah,
it was
that's
just
what
once
to
or
do.
twice I did the whole deep condition and reverse. It
Yeah.
was once or twice. And here I was crying. I was thinking, oh God, my hair is breaking. I didn't know that I was responsible for it. So you see, this is the reason why I like us to talk about stuff like this. So now I know. So if I really want to go back to making my hair again, I know what to do and what not to do. This is really interesting. Trust me. And I learned a lot. Now I know how to right my wrongs and correct my mistakes. Thank you so much, Rosemary. You have
You're
no idea what you've done.
welcome.
I'm sure you've done that for lots of people too. So thank you so, so much. Thank you for coming on the Gist with Laura.
Thank you for
Night.
having
Thank you
me.
very much.
Thank you so much.
So for all of you who are just joining in, this is our guest Rosemary, and we're discussing hair hygiene. I'm sorry, unfortunately, we are done tonight. So, but if you're missed out on the entire thing, you can always check my IG page, my IGTV at @IAM_Chris Laurel for catch up, and there you can check my bio for my YouTube link, so you can also watch on YouTube. Please share, like, and subscribe when you watch on YouTube, and share too, and like and follow me on Instagram when you watch on Instagram. Thank you very much, and see you same time next week. Saturday, 9 p.m. on the Just with Laurel. So thank you, Rosemary. Thank you for coming on Just with Laurel tonight, and thank you for
Welcome. Thank you
the work you
too.
do. And I see envy your hair. I don't know if you could give it to me.
Thank you.
I'm beautiful like you too. Come on.
Don't mind
So
me.
thank you, my wonderful guests tonight. You guys were awesome. Thank you all. I love you guys. So see you the same time next week Saturday. I remain your humble host, Chris Laurel. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.